Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the videos and the vlogs. And as always, I appreciate all the love and support. Man, I really do want to apologize. In about the last week and a half or so, I haven't been able to post anything because I caught a cold. My nose was stuffed. I still kind of feel like I talk from my nose a little bit, but getting a little bit better. Either way, I'm grateful to be back so we can get right back to all these videos. This one here was by request recently from my Instagram story. I posted a video on there and I was like, you guys check this out before and after. And everybody's like, yo, let's vote on this thing. And yes, we want to know exactly how you did it. And by popular demand, everybody said, make a YouTube video on how you clean your rims. So in today's video, that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's go. All right, guys. So behind me, I have my 2018 Chevy CAMARO ZL1. And if you know anything about these rims that are on this car, then you will know that they are very hard to clean. I mean, yes, from the outside, the face will look good when you clean them and all that good stuff. But then in between the spokes, it's really, really hard to get there and to clean that. So I put together a little bit of a method. I said, you know what, let me take a little from here. Let me take a little from there, from, you know, all my experience and watching videos and learning how to clean the car and all that good stuff. And I said, I got a simple solution. So the three things that you're gonna need to clean your wheels, I'm using all the Adams Polishes products. So big shout out to them. They opened up here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and now I'm able to get access to them so that way I can just go straight to the shop, pick up what I need, and then instead of waiting for it to come in, and it's perfect. So shout out to those guys for taking care of me and the rest of my team too, and everybody else that I've sent over there. So now the things that I recommend is you're gonna need some soap, and you want to make sure that you have a separate bucket for this soap right here, and that way you can go ahead and spray down with your wheel cleaner as well. You want to have that wheel cleaner on hand, and this is from Adams as well. And then at the same time, I got their brush also. So you're gonna want to have this guy too, so that way you can get inside the spokes really, really well. And I'm telling you, it'll take you each wheel maybe 3 minutes at the most. Now, aside from these, I'm gonna go ahead and hose it down. You do want to do this when the rim is cool, you know, where they say to the touch, but at the same time you want to make sure you're in the shade. So if they're not as cold, like you've been driving around, it's still gonna work this method because you're gonna hose them down and they're gonna get cooled immediately the moment you start to hose them down. But you want to be in the shade so that way the product doesn't dry up and all that good stuff. You want this product to turn as purple as possible, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. All right, you guys, so this is my rim right here. This is the 20-inch. This is the 20-inch wheel that comes with the ZL1. And like I was mentioning, these wheels are extremely hard to clean because you have all these little designs. Now, the crazy thing is, behind the spokes in the design, there's actually a slot. See that? See where my finger is? And it's really hard to get behind all of that stuff. You know, you'll spray it down to clean them, or you'll, you know, shoot the car with a foam cannon and, you know, clean the car and wash it and all that good stuff. But then, you know, when you get the wheel, yeah, you can get it pretty well, but it doesn't get all the way through. Plus, you want to make sure you get that caliper as well. Now, as you can see, my rims are very, very dirty. Look at that. They're terrible. Look at the difference. Like, you can already see right there what the shine is supposed to look like. So once I wash these and I show you exactly what steps to take, you're going to see the before and after, and then you guys let me know what you guys think. Let's go. First thing you're going to want to do, make sure you have your bucket. I got my Adams bucket as well from them. We're gonna start out putting some of this soap in here. Now, this soap, I'm not gonna fill too much in there. You just want a little bit for the brush, so that way you can get inside the little corners that you normally can't when you're just spraying it down. So let's go ahead and pour some of this in here. That should be just about enough. As you can see, it's not too much. See, it's very little bit, but it's just enough to go ahead and give me some kind of foam and some soap. So next thing we're gonna do, my wheels, you could already touch them, you know, the car's been sitting for a little bit, but you're gonna want to spray down some of the dirt already that's on there. Just go ahead and hose that down. You can already see the dirt coming off, right? Yeah, it took off a lot of the dirt, but it's still not as clean as we want it to be. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray some of this on there, and you're gonna wanna let this sit for 30 seconds. So we're gonna hit the corners first. You could do the barrels as well, but I need to go back to Adams. I'll probably go back tomorrow and get that other brush that can get inside the barrels too, so I can clean those. But for now, I'll show you guys how to clean the rim itself, the face of the wheel. You can hit the calipers too. That should do it right there. That's good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let that soak up for about 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen. The moment I use this right here with some soap, you're gonna see how purple this thing turns the moment I hit this. Now, it's already gonna turn more purple than normal to me, to be honest with you, because a lot of people I've seen do this method will do it where they didn't water down, where they didn't spray the rim down with water first to make it cool. They just spray the product on there, which, you know, that works too. But I like this thing to look as foamy as possible. And it's already turning really purple. Let me show you guys. You can see that purple on the ground. You can see it trying to work its way through the rim. See that? What that's doing is that's just eating up all the dirt that's on there, right? What I like to do while it's doing that part is just go ahead and spray this, because I don't want it to stain my ground, right? But now, while it's doing that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna dip this in here just a little bit, and then we're gonna start hitting all these little corners. Now, behind, remember I told you I couldn't get to it? This right here will get to it. So you're just gonna, you know, hit these little corners, just clean it up. And there you go. Then you're gonna spray this off. Then we're gonna hit the caliper as well. Try to get in there a little bit. The best way to obviously get this caliper is to take the rim off. And once you take the rim off, you'll have access to everything. But get as much as you can, right? And then we're gonna spray this down. First thing you wanna do is you wanna go ahead and spray down the brush first, because it's got that chemical in it, so you don't want it to stay in there, right? Then you're gonna go ahead and hose down the rim. So let's go ahead and do that. And you can already see all the dirt falling right off. I'm telling you, this stuff is absolutely amazing. Cleans the rim right up. Make sure there's none of that stuff laying around anywhere else. Just get the wheel nice and clean. You could use a pressure washer if you want. I got that too, but I'll wash the car tomorrow. Just want to get the wheels first. So now you could see that the wheel is completely sprayed off, but we're still not done yet. If you have a leaf blower, you know, of some sort, I have a compressor. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna air this down so we can get most of this water out of the way. Then we'll wipe it, so it makes it a lot more easier to wipe it down. That's it. Like I said, you can have a leaf blower. If you got that, you can get that from Walmart, or just order it on Amazon. And then what you're gonna do is just gonna wipe it down. Now the thing is, I used that leaf blower on there, so it took away a lot of that water already. So it makes it really easy, where you don't have to chase this rag right here with another microfiber towel. Usually that's what you want to do, right? Like when you wipe your car, you want to have two towels. So one of them, when you spray the product on there to wipe the car down when you're detailing it, you want to chase it with another towel, so that way you can go ahead and buff it out what you just wiped down. I don't know if you guys didn't know that, but now you do. So again, we're gonna get the wheel nice and clean, work our way around, make sure this rag don't touch the floor, the ground is wet. Some people might not have wheels as difficult as mine to get to these little corners. You might have just straight spokes, you know, where it's very simple. 5-star, whatever, 8-star, whatever, you know, they're just spokes. And it's very simple to wipe down. That'll be even easier for you. Use the same exact method and it'll be even easier. See that? Look at that. Got it nice and clean. So then I'm gonna use the other side where it's not dirty and just hit it with a nice little buff. All right, there is the wheel cleaned up to the spoke. You remember how dirty that was. You guys remember how dirty it was when I wiped it. And now look how clean and shiny that is. And if you want to compare the difference, I mean, that is absolutely clean. And it got all the little corners. This part right here is so annoying on my other rim, on my other Camaro, to get to it. But now that I know this method, I tried it a different way how I normally do it, and this works really well. This is even gonna stay clean all around it all the time. You don't want to have any dirt around all this right here. You want to make sure that's all clean too, because it just doesn't look right. You hit your lug nuts and all that stuff with this brush, and this is from Adams as well. So I'll make sure I leave a link in the description where you can get all this stuff. If you're in Arizona, I'll leave the link to Adams Polishes in Scottsdale, so that way you guys can just hit them up, let them know I sent you. But let me show you guys the other side, so that way you can compare that rim. Look at this side. Isn't that something else? Look. That is terrible. They're so dirty. Yep. So I'll just repeat the process and clean the other side just like that. But I wanted to show you guys how I do it, because everyone requested they would like to see how I clean the rim. This stuff works the best. I got a gallon of each. From them. I got my megafoam and I got my wheel cleaner, so I can have for backup. Once these bottles run out, I'm just gonna pour some more in there and keep using it. All right, you guys, so hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video on showing you exactly how I clean my wheels. Keep in mind, even though this wheel is clean on this side, I am gonna give the car a full car wash and clean the entire car down and make sure that it looks good for the weekend. So either way, hopefully you guys like this video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Did you guys learn anything? Do you guys do any different little methods that maybe I didn't point out and you guys want to show me or guide me how to do it? I'd love to take, you know, advice from people that know what they're doing when it comes to the detailing, like I try to do right here, so I pass the right knowledge to everybody else. Either way, in the meantime, between time, I'm very, very happy once again that I'm back on the channel and I'm able to record my videos again. I still, again, feel like I'm talking from my nose, but that's okay. We'll keep going and hopefully it goes away here pretty soon. So if it's your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. A thumbs up definitely helps out the channel. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like that setup? I can't wait to show you guys what other videos I got coming. I can't wait to show you guys. I am excited. I've been waiting. I promise you that a week and a half, I've been sitting there coughing, sneezing, coughing, sneezing, and I'm like, oh my God, dude, I caught a cold. That was literally what it was. So yeah, we're gonna keep rolling with the videos, man. I'm excited to be back. So you guys know the drill. A Dilla, bow, Superman, right there behind me, prime time, chilling in the garage. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.